thank you. A protest is planned this morning outside UG headquarters in Wyandotte County.
And that's where we begin your 9 things to know. It comes a little over a year after former KCK detective Roger Golubski took his own life on the day that his trial was set to start. Golubski was facing federal charges for allegedly sexually assaulting 2 women while on duty. Now, the protest is set for 7:30 this morning.
Private prison company CoreCivic has now filed for a special use permit in an effort to reopen its prison in Leavenworth as an ICE detention facility. The move comes after a federal judge rejected its challenge to the city requiring one. City leaders are now looking at the company's application. Planning Commission hearings start in February, and they'll be open to the public.
Kansas City, Missouri's Public Safety Committee meets today to consider a new push to crack down on street racing and sideshows. If it passes, the city would support a state law that lets them seize, even destroy any ATVs or off-road vehicles illegally driven on city streets or highways.
A federal judge has refused to block a statewide vote on Missouri's controversial gerrymandered congressional map. State's attorney general sued to stop the vote. There are several court cases happening right now, but this ruling helps pave the way for advocates to turn in their signatures, and if they have enough, force the map to go to a ballot next year for voters. Group behind the referendum, People Not Politicians Missouri, reportedly claims to have more than 300,000 signatures ready to turn in before Thursday's deadline this week. They need nearly 107,000.
Hurts keeps, throws, batted up and picked off.
And not what we wanted. The Chargers' overtime win over the Eagles on Monday Night Football is a hit to the Chiefs' playoff hopes. NFL.com says that the Chiefs now have an 11% probability of making the playoffs. They have to win out, and it starts Sunday with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Several people in Johnson County are upset over a proposed stadium plan for the Royals at the Hesperia campus at 119th and Knoll. They claim the stadium would bring more traffic and noise pollution to the area. They're also upset about the lack of transparency in the process. Royals haven't made a public decision on their future home, but are considering 2 other sites on the Missouri side as well. Today, the Federal Reserve will start a 2-day meeting in which it's expected to cut interest rates. Fed will have to make a decision, too, without some key government data. Hiring and inflation numbers are delayed right now because of the government shutdown. Still, it's expected regulators will recommend a 0.25% drop.
President Trump is backtracking on his pledge to release the full video of an airstrike from September. The second attack, not publicly seen, killed 2 survivors. Now, lawmakers on Capitol Hill are pushing a bill that would require Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to release the full video to the House and Senate Armed Services Committees.
President Trump says he's rolling out a $12 billion aid package for U.S. farmers.
This relief will provide much needed certainty to farmers as they get this year's harvest to market and look ahead to next year's crops.
The money would come from revenue generated by his steeper tariffs. Many analysts say Americans are paying. The administration says these one-time payments are meant to help farmers who've been struggling to sell their crops and dealing with higher costs after tariff hikes went into effect earlier this year. The plan still needs congressional approval.